miracle. That she was born unafflicted was an even greater miracle. God tested Saint Monica. She did not lead an easy life. Sold into slavery by raiders, she was forced to sell her body. They took her only son, Aaron, from her and sold him. She prayed every night to God for his safety. She did not pray for herself, although her
Yes?
What? What?
Hey,
He
Morning.
was an owner of men. Aaron took his mother to be his slave, even knowing who she was. For Aaron blamed her for his painful early life.
hello.
Each day,
Nice to see you again. Are you looking for a quick fix? We've got all kinds of chems. Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Take a look around. I got all kinds of stuff in here. I've got a little bit of everything. Thanks. See you later.
Doing? Don't you have a component to deliver?
Yes.
Yes?
What else do you want from me? Hey there.
Oh, hey! Kinda busy here, but I guess I can talk for a bit. What's up?
Do I?
Sure thing. Good hunting. Remember, I'll buy whatever you're selling.
Good to see you. Move along, outsider.
That's close enough. The memorial is on. I told you to leave. You'd better listen.
You'd like Paradise Falls. Help me out and I'll take you there. So, did you find any Lincoln artifacts in the museum? I wouldn't want abolitionists to find this. How about 100 caps? You know nobody else will buy it. You've got to be kidding. I'll get someone to burn this. You seem like a right-thinking person. I've got a proposition for you. I'm looking for some escaped slaves. I'll pay 100 caps for information about their leader, Hannibal Hamlin. Interested? I don't like your tone much. I'll overlook it for now, since you brought me that item. If you find any more Lincoln artifacts, bring them to me. If you know what's good for you, you'll tell me if you run into a runaway slave named Hannibal.
Ah, welcome, weary traveler. You look like a traveler in need of relaxation and the finest of chemical assistance. Well, wander no more, my good friend, for I am Doc Hoff, procurer of the finest of medical goods and chemical assistance. Now, how may I help you? Let's take a look and see. Tell me what you need, and maybe I've got your fix. Pleasure doing business with you. See you next time you need that special little something.
Evening.
What's your business, stranger? Hannibal says I gotta let folks like you in, but that don't mean I have to like it. Keep your hands in sight and don't make any sudden moves. I'm coming down to open the gate. Hannibal is upstairs somewhere. I'm locking the door behind you, so don't try anything. I'm watching you.
Ah, a visitor. Welcome to the Temple of the Union. I'm not going to ask you who you are. For the moment, I don't care. We are all escaped slaves. I need your solemn promise not to betray us to Paradise Falls or the slavers. Until I get that, you cannot leave here. So, do I have your word? Welcome, brother, to the Temple of the Union. Our home is your home. Your past is your own affair so long as you serve our common good. As a symbol of our trust, here is a key to the gate. For 23 years, I was a slave, ever since I was 14. 6 years ago, I managed to escape from my master. He's been hunting me ever since. When I found the head of Lincoln here, I knew it was a sign for me to help other slaves to escape. I founded the Temple of the Union as a safe haven for runaway slaves everywhere. That's Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator. We don't know how it came to be here, but it's fitting, don't you think? We are trying to make a safe haven for all runaway slaves. We give food and supplies to any that find us and help them on their way. We don't have enough room. There's not enough water or food here. But I have a plan to take over a place that will be a shining beacon of hope for all slaves. I want to move all my people to the memorial site for the great Abraham Lincoln, but I need to know if it's safe. I've heard rumors of super mutants infesting that area, though. We need to send someone to check that out first. Slavers? Dear God, they must know about our plans. Do whatever you have to do to make the memorial site safe for my people. Before you leave, speak with Caleb. He'll need your help, too. He was a stonemason. It will fall to him to restore the memorial as best he can. He's been pestering me for weeks now to get him some things he needs. I don't have time to deal with him right now. May the spirit of the great Lincoln protect you.
Good day, sir.
Hey, you're new. I'm Caleb. If you're going to be staying a while, I could use some help. Hannibal told you about Lincoln's memorial? Well, he doesn't just want to live there. He also wants to restore it. Make it so people tell stories about it and the word can get to the slaves. But I can't restore something if I don't know what it looked like. I need a drawing, a photograph of it. Our ancestors honored Lincoln's life with a display in the Museum of History. I'm hoping that a picture of the memorial still survives in there. Long time ago, 8 years, I think, 3 of us escaped during the night. They caught Liesel and John. I made it into the wasteland. Raiders took me in at first. When I heard about this place, I knew I had to come here. The stone head is from the statue of Abraham Lincoln. Hannibal wants me to reattach it to the statue in the memorial. We are the only hope for runaway slaves everywhere. Rivet City and the Citadel can't be bothered with helping slaves. They turn a blind eye. We are the only ones willing to stand against Paradise Falls and slavery. My former master trained me in masonry. I fix things. Someday I hope to reattach Lincoln's head to the statue in the memorial. Okay?
Excuse me, sir. Our food is running low. 3 days, maybe. My name is Bill. Bill Seward, if you please, sir. Oh, yes. All my life. One day I killed the master's little girl. It was an accident, I swear. I ran away. They would never have believed me. Hannibal found me. I would never have made it without him. A bit of this and a bit of that. Whatever Mr. Hannibal needs. I look after the animals, cook our meals, clean up, things like that. That's Lincoln, sir. Hannibal found it. He wants to put it back, sir. I don't really understand why. Yes, sir.
You don't look like much, stranger. Bet you run from rad roaches. I'm Simone Cameron. Don't fuck with me. Hannibal says I can't shoot you, but I ain't trusting you with a gun to my back. Goddamn rookie. That's Lincoln. He freed some slaves a long time ago. If you want to know more, come listen to Hannibal give his speech. He does it right after the noon meal. Not for long. Me and my merc crew were captured by slavers. 7 months I groveled and obeyed like a good lapdog. When I saw my chance, I took it. I had nowhere else to go. Hannibal took me in. He never cared about my past. This place is the death of all slavers. Maybe someday, the death of slavery. Hannibal has a plan. We're too small right now, but someday we'll be big enough to take them on. I shoot nosy people. What the hell do you think I do? I protect this place. Don't let me stop you.
Good to see you.
Pardon my intrusion, sir. Is there anything
turning
we'll be
in.
needing today?
I need to be
I
sharp
need
tomorrow.
those
I'm going
few
to bed.
rods. At least as long as you're armed.
I'm whooped. I need some shut-eye.
Don't even think of breaking into that. I hope you succeed, stranger. I can't wait to set up a school.